front, this is a post by Abby Johnson on lifenews.com. Abby Johnson, as you may remember, was a former Planned Parenthood clinic director. She became pro-life when she herself was pregnant. And a woman came into a Planned Parenthood clinic. They did an ultrasound on her, and her baby was just about as far along as Abby Johnson's baby was. And she realized what they were about to do to this baby. And it just suddenly dawned on her, look, I cannot do this anymore. I can't be a part of this. And she left the clinic, walked across the street, and joined the pro-lifers that were praying for the sanctity of life to be enshrined. And she's got a post here about the number of clinic workers now that have been leaving these abortion clinics. Here are 5 workers from one clinic in the city of Atlanta. She says this: we are now working with 5 former abortion clinic workers in the Atlanta area, and they all came from one clinic. The abortion clinic is now down to 2, count them, 2 workers. So that's one way to close down the abortion industry, is nobody shows up to work. Nobody shows up to abort the babies, and they just have to close down. You know, I've seen some statistics about where the abortion rates are the lowest and the highest in America, and they are actually the lowest in the state of Mississippi, and that is because the state of Mississippi is down to 1 functioning abortion clinic, and that clinic should be shut down. I mean, there's some court action that's delaying the implementation of a law that would shut it down. Just a common sense law in Mississippi that would require that abortion doctors have admitting privileges to area hospitals. So if they have a patient that gets in trouble, and we read every week about an abortion that goes disastrously wrong, there's some kind of hemorrhaging, there's some kind of damage to the cervix, there's some kind of internal bleeding, and we have one woman after another dying because of a botched abortion. So you can get into these emergency situations, make perfectly good sense to require every abortionist to have admitting privileges so he can accompany his patient to the hospital, either help to deal with the patient or give accurate information to those that are trying to protect the life of the woman about exactly what her condition is. And if that clinic goes down, then Mississippi will become the first essentially abortion-free state in the union. No abortions will be performed, at least no legal abortions, in the state of Mississippi. Now, that might go to Memphis or some other place to get them, or New Orleans, but they wouldn't be able to get a legal abortion in the state of Mississippi. So in Atlanta, what Abby Johnson read, they got 5 clinic workers who were persuaded to leave this one abortion clinic. They've only got 2 people keeping the doors open. From Houston, they saw 3 workers from a late-term abortion clinic. 3 clinic workers from a late-term abortion clinics, all from one clinic, have now left the abortion industry. And she has stories of other clinic workers that have been leaving the abortion industry. So that's good news. On the entertainment front, ABC has canceled a satanic drama, 666 Park Avenue or Park Place, whatever it was. And then clinic workers have been leaving the abortion industry. You are listening to Focal Point on AFR Talk. Second hour, by the way, we'll have Scott Lively, the guy that wrote the book, The Pink Swastika, about the connection between homosexuality and Hitler's Germany. We're not going to talk about that with him today. We're going to talk about what's going on in the country of Uganda, where its president has publicly repented for its national sins, a model for the United States. Back in 2.